Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Fam, a lot of people been asking me, like, what am I talking about when I talk about, toy companies are failing us? The scopes are off. The details. A lot of the figures look cheap. The quality of the plastic. I expect better. We're paying more, not less. Things go up, not down. Ross, I'm going to keep saying this, Ross and Ollie's, I'm going to say was a fluke. And we should not depend on that. We should look at these companies and hold them accountable. You really need to go back to the drawing board on a lot of these figures. A lot of them are off. If you look at some of the McFarlane figures, you start shaking your head. But the thing that got me was these G.I. Joes and these Marvel Legends. Before they brung the window box back on the Marvel Legends, you wasn't able to see the figure inside. And once I got the figures out, man, the colors were off. Like when you move like the joints, it seemed like, the paint was chipping. Then the details weren't there. The scope looked off. It didn't look like the box. And I had the same thing I had with G.I. Joe Classified. And McFarlane, even though you're able to see in the box, you're not always able to see the back of the figure because you can't see behind the figure. And this is what's happening. A lot of these companies, man, are really hitting us fast. And if you start looking at these figures, man, and you be like, man, I'm not getting that one. And you'd be like, wait, but you've been looking for this figure for a long time. The figure is jacked up. Why would you pay full price for something that doesn't look like what it's supposed to? Fam, and that's what I'm thinking about. This is what we do here. This is what we talk about. This is how we build this community. We build it with truth. We build it with the foundation that we all in this together, and we're focusing on getting each other to the next level. This is why I believe this community should talk to one another and say, hey, look, fam, I don't think these figures look good. I was talking about those page punchers, and I was talking about how I felt that they didn't look like they were worth $17. The G.I. Joe and the Transformers, Crimson Guard, Cobra Commander, Duke, Snake Eyes, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. So 2 page punches and a actual card along with a comic. I'm going to say a comic or 2. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. But I'm sitting here thinking, $17? Dude, that's way too high. You're trying to get people back into comics and toys at the same time, but I'm going to say it just like this. When those prices are too high, parents are not really going to just, go in and I'm going to spend $17 on this. I'm going to buy them 2 of them, $17 and $17. That's 24 bucks. I think, hold on, 17. No, that's not. That's 34 bucks. You see? If you do the math on a lot of this stuff, it doesn't add up. Man, we got to hold these people to quality. And a lot of the quality is gone. It's like everything is so mass produced. You think with stuff like Super 7, you think stuff like, some of these more expensive toys like Figure Art, Masco, Hot Toys, a lot of them have problems too. But see, people don't talk to you about problems about a lot of this stuff. Some of those statues come with issues. I'm talking about like the statue collectors of comic book heroes. Some of those are coming with issues too, but people don't want to address it because they're looking at it like somebody gonna say I'm crazy. I'm spending $1,000 on these, and these are not what they're supposed to be. We're running into issues everywhere, man. And that's what I'm saying. If we stick together, sit down and talk, we move around with a purpose, and we talk to one another, we can get shit accomplished. Last year or the year before last, when we closed our wallet and kept our money in our wallet, they heard us. Everybody, everywhere heard us because toys were down. And that's what did it in with the Funko Pops, man. And like I say, Funko Pops, they control majority of the toy market because they're the biggest thing right now. And I know a lot of y'all say, no, but actually, no. Funko Pops hold the biggest part of the market right now. And when they having a problem, and we had issues with them with quality control. Whereas, the newer pops, they were just like they were lazy with the box and the actual pop. They tried to go back to the old formula. It's kind of working, just like, all these other toy lines did. They're trying to go back to that formula where it's, I'm listening to you. What you saying actually matter. It does matter. What I'm saying, what you saying matters. Why? Because we are the people buying this stuff. We are those people who are actually contributing to your bottom line. When I say your, I'm talking about the company itself. A lot of these companies are downsizing because, it's like not working the way they thought it would. Again, it's the same with gym shoes, man. A lot of the gym shoes have taken a hit. Remember, Yeezys used to be the best thing going. They overtook Jordan. Now, nobody talking about Yeezys no more. Nobody really talking about Jordans as hard as they were. People are focusing now on other shoes and every damn thing else. It's crazy how all of this transpired. If you look at the Hot Wheel cars, the actual paint apps on those are not all the way there. And sometimes the detailing, the scopes are not there with those either. Even the die-cast cars, some of them have little flicks. You have issues with Lego where they're just too damn expensive. The sets cost an arm and a leg, and you get them open. They're not even actually worth it. The size is not big. You're dealing with small merchandise for damn near $20 and $30. I'm going to just show this. These were bought in I think this was bought in Zurich. Either Zurich or I think this was bought in Germany. And there was another one bought in Poland. But the price is, comparable to here. But the thing that I faced the problem with the most was once you open these up and you actually get them going, they're not even the size of the box. And you sitting there just tripped out because you're like, what the hell have I bought? I haven't bought anything. And that's what I'm looking at, man. The money that we're spending, man, we're not getting our money's worth. Back in the day, you would get some of everything. You think for what McFarlane did, when he raised some of his stuff to $40 on his actual homepage on McFarlane Toys, you thought people would have lost their damn mind. He thought people would have lost their mind. But just like with the video game industry, when they raised the video games from 40 to 50, no, they raised them from 30 in the beginning to 40. They raised them from 40 to 50. They raised them from 50 to 60. And they thought people would have a damn problem. They thought they would have lost their damn mind. Guess what? They didn't. Now they raised them from 60 to 70. Explain that. Explain how does that work. Explain why nobody's out there riding and picking. And I know y'all like, but these are just toys. You spending your damn money on them. Your hard-earned money. Your hard-earned disposable income that is basically gone, and you spending it on this, and you trying to figure out, do anybody in these companies care about you as a customer? You putting your money in, you talking to these people, you feeling some kind of way, you're selling their products. Again, this stuff behind me, I paid for. This is why I could talk freely. This is why a lot of other YouTubers can't talk freely, because a lot of them get free product, and it's nothing wrong with that. If you let everybody know you got this free, there's no problem. The reason why I say that, because sometimes when people get free product, they sell it different. They sell it like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Then you actually get it and you feel in some kind of way. Dude, I'm not a hater. My thing is just tell the people what it really is. If you tell people what it really is, we can go from there. Again, at the end of the day, you're looking at what it is that you're willing to put in, how much you're willing to invest in something, how much you're willing to talk about something. Things that I buy that I really like, I talk about them to you. We have conversations. We talk about what was the good thing and the bad thing about it, what I really liked about it, what blew my mind, what made me feel that this was something worth talking to an audience of damn near 20,000 people about. Again, This is me giving you my opinion. Like the other day, I gave you my opinion on the Amazon Prime show, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and how I said I love the show. I gave you everything that I got from it. And I just had to say it just like that. To me, it was something that really made me think twice about a lot of stuff, man. And I felt some kind of way. I did, because it was just a great show having, without all of just too much. It was just what it was. And that's good. I'm going to do one on Jack Reacher, too. I don't know if it's Jack Reacher. I think it's just Reacher. Man, that show, I watched all of that. That was fantastic. But, that's neither here nor there. I do a video on that one by itself. But I just wanted to say that, and just had to say it, fam. We as collectors, we put up with too much shit. We let shit slide. And, a lot of people say, hey, you complain too much. You always complaining about something. You should be over here just saying, hey, look, we don't do it next time and this and that. No, nobody understands until you open your damn mouth. If somebody messing with you at school and, there's a problem, what they tell you to do, tell some damn body. If you having an issue with somebody at your job, what they tell you to do, tell somebody. If you having issues with things that you are purchasing, and once you open them up, things are missing or things are broken, again, the window box, really, that wasn't really us speaking. That was Target and Walmart and all of these other retailers talking, telling them that, look, we getting this shit back, missing the items that supposed to be in the box. It's supposed to be this inside the box, and we getting this back. And again, man, people have every right to complain. This is why window boxes are coming back. This is why people are making a fuss and, complaining, because, you get tired of being had. You getting tired of, looking at stuff, scared to open a box up because you think it ain't gonna be shit in there. Again, we got to make this work. And we got to work together, because we all in this together. As collectors, man, it ain't one collector. It ain't this collector. It ain't this group of collectors. We all collectors, man, and we in this together. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I talk y'all up. I show love, man. And at the end of the day, man, what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, we should be pushing for this stuff to be better, not worse. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.